Well, hello friends. Welcome back to New Toy Tuesday, the weekly series where I get to show you a new toy on, you guessed it, Tuesday. This week we've got a couple more Simon Hurley ink pads. We've got the Clear Skies, which I'm in love with, and Later Gator. And then we're also going to use the Peel Apart Plaid Builder. Look at that. I think these stamps are just so clever. And I think I'm just going to use it for stripes, but we're going to use it. And then I've got my little monster from my stash of pre-colored monsters. He'll go with these colors quite nicely. I did try out the stamp with the Clear Skies just to see what I was going to be looking at here. And that's pretty sweet. You know what we should try? We should try, this is not part of the card. Well, maybe, we'll see. We'll ink this up with the Later Gator. Let's experiment for a second before we actually get into making the card. We turn it this way. Oh, dude. Okay, we're still just going to do stripes for this card, but I'm excited. I might use that piece to make another card and then show it at the end. So let's clear this off. We're going to use the Clear Skies for the card that we're making. And I'll get this stamp cleaned off and then I'll be back and we'll get started. Alrighty. I'm going to ink this up using both colors. And then just use the blending brush to kind of smooth it out in between. What do we say? That might be fun. All right, so there we've got our Clear Skies. Love that color. And a little Later Gator. And then we'll just smooth out that transition a little bit with a blending brush. Just make it a little less of a harsh line. Okay. And let's put this on. And we'll just, you know, with these large stamps, it's easier to do it this way. Even back in the day when our large 6x6 stamps were on wood, this was how we did it. Instead of taking the stamp to the paper, have it upside down and take the paper to the stamp. Oh, all right. Now, I'm not worried about this up here because I'm actually going to trim this down. Look at those color. Oh, and look how cute he's going to be on there. Y'all, this is going to be a cute birthday card. Now, I think I want to take a little bit of the Later Gator. I'm going to ink on this little piece a little bit. This is going to get cut down a little bit too. And this is just a piece of Nina 110-pound Solar White cardstock. And I'm not worried about it being a little blotchy because I'm going to cut it down. And this little dude I colored with the alcohol markers, which I'm still playing with. I'm trying to learn because I am a watercolor pencil girl, and this whole marker thing is a lot different. Come on, lid, get on there. And then let's take the Clear Skies And we'll go in. And we'll give him a clear sky. Haha. Might hear Sam in here. He's taking a nap. He's kind of a loud breather because he's old. There. Look at that. That's going to be cute, isn't it? Just ink around the top a little bit. Cutie, cute, cute. Look it. Aw. He's so cute. Now, I decided, let me wipe this up a little, that I would like to have some balloons because I think I'm going to make this a birthday card. So I pulled out this Spellbinder set. It's all teeny tiny things, and there's teeny tiny balloon in here. But because I want my balloons to match, what I'm doing, I'm going to ink my paper. I'm going to use the Nina 110 pound solar white for this. I'm just going to ink this up. And then we'll do the same thing with Later Gator. And then when this dries, I can die cut it and have balloons that will match. Sorry if you're shaking. There. We'll set this aside to dry while we do some other work on the card. Because that's going to take a while. But look, that's going to be pretty. So let's decide how far. I'm going to cut little dude down here. I'm thinking probably this one. Yeah. Look, that frames him just about perfect. And then after I get him cut out, we're going to do the bottom edge with the, I thought the scallop, but I think this is going to turn out to be more of a boy card. So maybe just this one. Just the dot instead of the eyelet. So let's cut him down. We'll cut this down as well while we're at it. Might as well do all the die cutting at once, right? How waffle flowery do we want to go? Oh, that looks like that'll be just about perfect. Okay, so I'm going to cut, and I'll be right back. All three of our rectangles are cut. We got our cute little edge on the little monster. So it's going to be something like this with some balloons. So to cut the balloons, there's two pieces. You have your string and your balloonie. And since I figured out with the help of someone else, this makes a pinwheel, and I tried it and it does. But you could use a straight string or a swoopy string. I always like to use the swoopy string. So and I have white glitter for the back behind the highlights. So we're just gonna cut some strips here, and look how nicely that ink smoothed out. See, when I inked it, it looked a mess, but I knew it was gonna smooth out and be pretty. Oh, and here comes the rain. Can you hear it? Dogs are gonna have to wait to go out now. Oh, buddy. Which my boys, they're big wusses. They won't go out anyway. Ginger will. She's like a little bulldozer. Just barrels through everything. Okay, so we'll do a couple of green. Green balloons. Those are so pretty. I'm going to do 3 green and 2 blue, I think. Since these are going to be up in the green area of the back, or the blue area. Since these are going to be up in the blue area of the background, I think I'll have more green ones instead of blue ones, because then that's a nice contrast. And we've got our paper that we inked up. Inky, inky. Now this Spellbinder set that I'm using this balloon from was a New Toy Tuesday earlier in the year, over the summer. Got it at Tuesday morning, so discounted. And I've done a search for it, and it's, you can't even find like a listing for it anymore, but there's like something similar they've replaced it with, and someone else commented and said they bought the same set. So they figured out the pinwheel, and there was something they haven't figured out that I figured out. I can't remember what it was now, but together we figured it out. All right, so there's balloons. Now we're gonna need some balloon strings. I think I'm just gonna use some of this white glitter. Because I'm gonna use this for the highlight too, so it'll be matchy-matchy. And y'all know I don't often do anything matchy-matchy. All right, so we've got this. There's one. Here comes number 2. Three. See if I can get one more out of this piece of paper. I might not, but let's give it a try. So I have 6 balloons. I figured I'd do one inside too, so. Come on. Thank you. That's 4. I got 4 out of the little scrap. Not too shabby. Let's see what we can get out of this scrap. There's one. There's 5. So I need one more. And that's a partial one, but it will work. So there we go. And then I'll use this for the little highlights. That back on its magnets. This out of the way. Poke the highlights out. Very thick paper. This is Nina 110. And then it was all inked up, so they didn't really want to pop out on their own. I mean, they're not stuck, but sometimes you gotta do a little extra. You know what I mean? Oh, so over the weekend, we went to dinner with some friends that we haven't seen in a while, just because their lives are super busy, and it's just, you know, it's just one of those things. So we went to Meg O'Malley's downtown, which is somewhere we've been many times before. We're fans. It's like an Irish pub type place, and I always get one of three things: shepherd's pie, Guinness pie, or Irish stew. I mean, we've been going there for 3 years, and I always get one of those three things. Oh, and we like the big pretzel, you know, as an appetizer. But, so we go, and I get the Guinness pie. Hubs gets the shepherd's pie. Friend gets the Irish stew. So it was kind of funny that they got the things that I, you know, the other two things I usually get. But my Guinness pie was so salty, I like could not eat it. I don't even think I got halfway through it. And that's unusual. I've never had food there that was like, dang, you know. So I didn't complain or anything. Hubs ended up getting the rest of it for lunch. But it was like really disappointing. The pretzel was great. We got the beer cheese. They put, you know, like bacon. It's probably pre-made little bacon bits, but it's a soft kind in their beer cheese. So we got that, and we like, they always serve you brown bread with your food. So we got extra brown bread, and we had beer cheese soup and dipped our brown bread in it. And whoo, buddy, that was good. That wasn't overly salty, so I don't know what the deal was. But it was so salty. Oh, I just couldn't do it. But yeah, that was a little disappointing. And then one of our other favorite places is a place that hasn't been open very long. And we got to, you know, once we discovered it, we were going there like once a month. And sometimes with our friends that we went out to dinner with the other night. And sometimes just me and Pete. Grandkids have been there, you know. Nice little place. And we hadn't been there. Well, it was about a month. It was about time for us to go. And I saw online someone say, hey, did you know this place changed ownership and the guy isn't there anymore? Yada, yada, yada. So we're like, what? So we went. Yeah, the guy is not there anymore. The menu was like half of what it used to be. And the guy apparently just decided one day he didn't want to be there anymore. And when he left the night, you know, at the end of the night, he left his keys there, won't answer anybody's calls. It's like a drama. I'm like, we were just here a month ago. Why'd he get upset? No one knows. At least no one's saying they know, you know. Very strange happenings. And this wasn't even close to Halloween yet, so. But yeah, the menu, it wasn't as good. Like the menu was much smaller, and like the favorite sandwich that he had on the menu, they don't have anymore. And like the whole atmosphere is just different. So we have not been back since then. And that was like the middle of the summer. So all the rest of the summer, all the fall, we haven't been back. And it's a shame because we really liked it. We got really fat going there. But you know, what are you going to do? All right, so we've got our little balloon highlights done. Look how cute. And I like doing the glitter in there because it just makes it, I don't know, more highlighty, I guess. So this is going to be pretty simple. Okay, so we've got I did a top folding card base this time. I know, branching out, dude. I've got the card panel, which we're just going to center on there. And then center this. And center this on here. And I think my happy birthday is going to go across the bottom. All right, let's get to gluing. This down. I really like the way that turned out. I'm very happy with it. Is it relatively straight? Yep. And then we'll glue this down onto the black. And then I'm going to put foam on the back of this so it pops up a little bit. And this is just that, you know, adhesive backed fun foam. Really inexpensive way to get dimension instead of foam tape. We'll just use our Bear Glue. I'm not going to put the pin back in. I'll wait. I might need it again. Then we got our little monster. Try and center this on the card. All right, move a little, just a little, buddy. Okay. And so now we're going to do a couple of balloons. Need to put strings behind them. See, the reason I left the Bear Glue out. So you just take your little string, put a little glue behind the where the knot would be, and just stick it on there. You could use tape runner too, or a glue dot or whatever. I just prefer to use the glue because I can get a teeny tiny little spot of it on there. I'll let those balloons sit for a minute while we pick out our sentiments. All right, we've got our sentiments. I'm going to put hello on the outside and then wishing you a wonderful birthday on the inside. I think our balloons should be ready to use. So let's do, so they'll go about there. Just use a little bit of the foam back here. Bless you. So put a little bit of the foam behind this one. And I should be able to glue everything else down. A little bunch of balloons right about there. Give it a second to grab. And let's see, where do we want to put our hello? I was thinking right about here. Or maybe it should go down here. Yeah, I think I'm going to put it down here. Hello. There we go. Oh, that's cute. And then we'll just put our wishing you a wonderful birthday inside. With a couple of balloons. Wishing you relatively straight. A wonderful birthday. There we go. And then we'll just add a couple of balloons, or maybe just a balloon. A balloon. A little bit of glue. I think I am going to put the green one in there too, because I think it needs to have both. I'll just try and get a tiny dot of glue behind there. Alrighty, here's our card for New Toy Tuesday this week. This week our new toys were Simon Hurley inks and his awesome Plaid Builder 6x6 stamp. I hope you like these cards. Remember, be excellent to each other and go make something. Bye-bye.